Okay, so it is Friday. Oh my gosh. Been too cold this week. It is 8:30. It says 50 degrees on my thing, but it's not. I'll tell you it's not right now. And I'm about to fall asleep over here, so I'm going to talk to you as I drive over to this other place. So today should be the last cold day. Basically, it's all going to be 60s and 70s the rest of this week. So I guess the storm's working its way out. Thank God. I've got friends in Texas and Arkansas that are really roughing it, buddy. I want to tell you. I'm sure Bama is not doing too good. My friend Rob Pitts is up north, and man, it's really bad over there. I looked at Memphis weather tonight, and it was like 10 degrees. It'll be colder later this evening, trust me. Because that won't include the wind chill factor. And that's guaranteed ice up there because it's been raining and stuff, so there'll definitely be ice. But tonight here in Florida it'll be about 30. And then we'll resume for the rest of the week on the day shifts at 60 and 70 degrees. Yay. And guess what? They said again that my package would be in at 8 o'clock and it would never shut up at 8 p.m. But they then put a thing up that I told you about earlier about it should come in between the 19th and the 24th, but on the 25th I can report it for a refund. But I mean, it was coming FedEx Express from California. Oh boy, just my luck. It's put on ice while everybody's doing the weenie roast. So I guess FedEx is still locked up tight in Memphis at this point because it hasn't been scanned to leave. So I got another package I had to order because I thought this other one was going to be stuck for a while, which I was right. And so I ordered in the state of Florida, not far away. And these boneheads, they send me a tracking number like yesterday or something, and all it says is they made a label, and that means they printed the crap on the computer, and that's it, because it has to be taken to the post. That one's going post office. It has to be taken to the post and given to them so they can scan it to put it out. Because they'll usually get a truck every day. Some places get 2 trucks a day for stuff that goes out. But dude is doing too much stuff while he's driving. I almost hit my car. Turning right, if you can believe that. So they sent me another message. It says, oh, it was, shipped out on the 16th or something, it says, which was the day I ordered. And guess what? It wasn't shipped out. Because they made a label for it at 8:30 at night. So I'm telling you it wasn't shipped out. And if it was, it would already been here. That's a fact. It would have probably been here yesterday morning. I hate when people will lie to you and tell you they ship stuff. That's a real big eBay scam. They would take and they would put a different tracking number on your package, and then it says delivered in Kentucky, and you don't even live in Kentucky. And then when you try to PayPal it, they'll refuse it because it says that it was delivered. And it's like, I don't live in Kentucky. you know, and that's some real scammy stuff. I ordered a bunch of Playboy jackets, leather Playboy jackets or something years ago from somebody on eBay that did that. They gave me a bogus damn number. It was like, he sent me a bunch of messages like, well, somebody else probably accepted it, or, you know, maybe you weren't home and I put it somewhere, or, you know, obviously somebody accepted it. It's like, not in Kentucky. I don't live in Kentucky. Never have. Probably never will. But, yeah. So, anyway, okay, my temperature thing is reading 45 at the current moment. So, sometimes you have to drive for a second for it to register appropriately. The other day, I think it got froze over because it never, like, did anything. It was messed up. That was a first. We got all kinds of police over here. Hey, I saw some new police cars today. Well, they were probably the drug one. Okay, so we've got a major block here. We aren't going nowhere, man. So we've got it blocked for a block. So there are so many emergency vehicles and police here, it's beyond belief. Come on, dude, just turn it around. Just go. I don't think I got a legit tag. Oh, God, it's so bright. Holy hell. Okay. Oh, man, that smelled bad. It smelled like, I don't know, some kind of fuel. What was it? It was almost like alcohol. Ooh. What the heck? Maybe that's what's wrong down there. Maybe they got a fuel leak somewhere. Okay, so could have been that car, or maybe some leak they got. I think I'll go this way. Don't anybody light a cigarette, okay? So, we're almost done with the storage complex we're building. A friend of mine has just had knee surgery recently. Like in, let's see, January, I guess it was January. He's got really bad knees, mostly because when he was a little bitty kid, his brother drove over him with a riding lawnmower. Yeah. And trashed his legs up when he was a little bitty guy. And so they put, you know, fake knees in there for one. And he wears shorts and everything. He didn't care. And his legs are really twisted up. I've known him for years and years. A really super nice guy. And his legs are really bad tweaked. It almost looks like somebody that had polio. But he didn't have polio. His brother drove over him with a riding lawnmower. So anyway, he works like every day, owns his own business and stuff, and every about 3 months he'll take a fishing hunting vacation for a week or two with his brothers and stuff like that. And a really expensive vacation, like go up into Canada or some crap like that, and then stay in a real, like a hut, like a, what do you call it, a cabin, like a real cabin, you know, without all the extras, okay? And he was at one where they had to, I'm like, well, what if you need to go to the doctors, or you need to go to the store because there's nothing there? I need that Cadillac right there on the right, thank you. And he says, well, they'll fly it in, you know. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, well, the guy's got a little tiny plane, and then, you know, you can send him a list of what you want, you know, on your text, on your phone or something. I don't know what it is. A radio, I don't know how they do that. I can't remember how he told me that. And then what happens is he'll drop it by your campsite. This is a guy that rents you these cabins that are like, you know, $10,000 for a week, okay? Some crazy figure. He always goes when it's like icicles of snot. I mean, I don't know how that's fun. I just don't. But guys have blood like antifreeze, I think, really. I said, well, that must be pretty pricey. I mean, you know, if you guys wanted, like, you know, a 12-pack of beer or something. He's like, oh, yeah. He said, you know, it's according to the weight. So that's how they charge you, because it can only carry so much weight on that little plane. And I said, well, it's got to be pricey. And he's like, yeah. He said, you know, if you wanted, like, say, you know, a 12-pack of beer, it's going to cost you, like, you know, $50 or something like that, plus the price of the beer or some crazy figure. And then they drop it, you know. He's always got a place that's like by the water and all that stuff. They drop it. It's like, well. So, yeah. So then, anyway, he's had this surgery like a month ago to fix one knee because he really needed it, and I'm sure Beyond needed it. He's one of those tough guys, you know. He's like, it'll be all right, you know. And I mean, he just pushed it to the limit. One day he had to leave work because he got metal in his eye from working on something, and like not using goggles or something, and that metal went right in his eye, and he had to go get that pulled out. He gets a lot of stuff like that. One where it knocked his tooth out. So then he went to the doctors. I think that thing was out for about a month. Then he went to the doctors, and they drilled a new tooth into there to fix that. It was like his bottom front tooth. And yeah, he's had a couple situations. But the knee thing is really bad, because the last time I went up to visit him, and I said, well, how do you know? And he's like, well, it's pretty painful. He said, because, you know, the knee is wiped out. And I'm like, well, how do you even walk? And he goes, well, it's pretty hard. And it's pretty painful. It's like bone to bone and no knee. And I'm like, oh, holy hell, you need to do surgery. And he was like, yeah, I'll probably do that around Christmas. And I'm like, oh my God. Well, I think he did it like 2 days after Christmas or some crap like that. And so he's trying to get over it, and it's taking a long time. So he can't work at all in the meantime, which I know is driving him bad. So he owns his own business, and it's all on him. I just wonder how he balanced his customers around, like juggled them around. Because I bet if I go up there, he's got work sitting in the yard there at the shops. But, I mean, jeez. This guy makes really, really good money. He decided to go off on his own and bought a huge building, and it's really nice. And he just does great. He does almost all the work. He had a crew years ago, and they were just so flaky. They just didn't want to come to work, but they needed money. And kind of one by one, they all kind of screwed up, and they were like relatives of this girl that worked for him. You know, like her kids and all that other crap. And they're just flaky. And so he just pretty much just does it all himself. He has one girl that comes and works here and there because she always works another job now. But mostly he does the work. So, he's still, like I say, trying to get over this knee surgery. And you know, I told him, I said, well, I mean, I bet, you know, since you're a little bit a kid, that this knee surgery thing is really improved. And the inserts, you know, the prosthetics are probably much better. Well, that car had the two-tone paint job. It was purple and then it's green. Weird. And so I said, you know, it'd probably be a pretty good idea to go ahead and do the other knee when you get a chance. So then you'll have two new knees, or otherwise you're going to be in the same situation shortly thereafter with that other knee when it blows out. And he's like, yeah, I think you're right. And I said, well, it would probably be really good for you to consider. Now, it's been weeks, okay? Weeks. And he is still not back to work. And I told him, I said, you probably need to be careful with your new knee. And, I mean, I would definitely follow the doctor's instructions and see if you can be like on your knees a lot like you work sometimes when you're doing a rough or whatever, you know, or you're doing flooring or whatever. Is he going to let you be on your knees? How soon can you be on your knees? And then I come up with this really great idea. I thought, you know, hey, I wonder if he could like wear knee pads as this thing is getting better, or wear knee pads to protect this new knee. And so I went searching around for knee pads, and I was in Walmart, and I think I did a blog about it. I hope you guys saw it. I believe I did a blog about it, about knee pads. And let me tell you, they have the most incredible knee pads. And I can't tell you, I've always used knee pads for roller skating or working on one of my roofs or something. And man, they're great. They're really great. Even dancing, you know, knee pads are excellent, or you'll be doing knee surgery by the time you're 22. I know some girls that have done that, as they tore their knees up. And so, I saw these great knee pads recently at the Walmart auto section. If you need knee pads, you need to go over there. The auto and the construction section. And they have all these different knee pads, and there's one that is like this big monstrous thing, but it's got gel in it. Okay, the next one up to that has like that thermal whatever it is, that memory foam, like a bed mattress thing. It has a memory foam in it, but the top one has this gel in it. Okay. That ought to be pretty good. So I sent him pictures and prices of all of them. And of course he can't walk at that time, but I even offered to go get them, so that he'd be able to have them, because he figured he'd be, you know, out and about in about 2 weeks. That's not happened. It has not. So, I mean, this guy's always made huge money, but with no work, not working, he would have work if he was at work, but not working, you know, you gotta watch your pennies, because, I mean, you know, he may have payments on that building still, he's probably got truck payments because he buys a new truck every year. His car insurance and stuff, his lot rent, utilities on the building, the commercial building, and then his house. So he'll have a few bills and that, but, it depends how long this is going to last, because he figured it'll be a couple of weeks, and I'm like, nah, it's going to be a couple months. If you're having an entire knee replaced and you're bone to bone, I imagine they got to do some grafting and stuff, and then put the prosthetic in, which was probably pretty incredible. But, yeah, so he's not healed yet. He does have a walker thing that he's kind of getting around with, but he hasn't, left home or anything like that. He's been staying at home. And I'm like, do you need me to come up there and take care of you? I told him that in advance before he even went in for the surgery. I said, if you need me to come up there and take care of you, I'd be glad to. No, I'll be fine. Yeah, well. So let's see, what was it, Saturday night, he had a heart attack because he had a blood clot in his heart. You believe that? A blood clot in his heart. And this guy, I'm going to tell you right now, he didn't die, okay? But he had a heart attack because he had a blood clot in his heart. So he went to that crappy hospital in that city, and the other hospital's way better for heart, but anyway. So he went to that crappy hospital, and they put a stent, shunt, whatever you call it, in there, which is like a straw that they'll put in because you've got a collapsed vein or a blockage or some darn thing. I've known a few people who had those put in, and it usually takes 2 weeks, and then you're out, and you're cool. Oh no, check this out. Here we are in 2021. Let me tell you how much the medical industry has progressed. He got that sucker in and left on Monday. Yeah, now Saturday he had the heart attack. Blood clot, goes to the hospital, and then has the surgery, and then leaves on a Monday. Are you kidding? That's amazing. It is amazing what the medical industry has done. Truly, truly amazing. I gotta stop here to use the loo. I'm sure glad I was awake so I could talk to you, because I just wanted to go to sleep. I was so tired. So cold. Just freezing. But anyway, so yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. And this is the greatest person in the world. I mean, this person, when I got divorced, he told me, this guy's a character. He told me, he says, I will never let you down. I will always be there for you. And I was like, what? And I mean, this guy, he loves the world out of me. But we're just friends, and he's been an incredible individual as a friend. He's been there to talk to me about stuff, and puzzle solve a few things that I was worried about, and gives good honest opinion. Really great friend. Helped me financially a few times. Really nice person. And I've known him I don't know, 20 years. 20 or 25 years, maybe. Yeah. Okay, this is P1. Yep, this is P1. This is where I need to go. I guess I'll just go over here. Mighty choo-choo train. That's what I need to do. I gotta check it anyway. It's not running. I don't know if you caught my vlog, but one of our employees, a guy I hired a couple years ago, he just died like a week ago on Friday from corona. No joke. He was in the hospital for 2 months. And I had asked one of my old coworkers, I said, how is he doing? And he said, oh, by the way, he died the other day. I'm like, what? And I said, corona? He said, yep. Because the big story was that he went in with pneumonia or some crap. And I said, no, I heard he's got corona. So, yeah. Shame, shame, shame. Anyway, let me go to the loo. And I'll talk to you in a minute. Love you.